Hey, what is up, guys and gals? How's it going? Mr. Q Happy here, to whom some of you know me as Plastic Hamster. And we're going on to the second week of Zer's Exotic Inventory. And we're just going to take a little look at that because, well, I don't have a Exotic Inventory series yet. So why not become a part of some of the scummy people? And basically have an excuse to make a video that's about something that somebody could do themselves. So, anyways, we're going to be taking a look at Zer's Exotics, and he is on Titan this week. So, yeah, if you guys want to look for him, you better go to Titan. And he's on the rig, not Siren's Watch, but the rig. That is the name of the, well, area. That is the name of the structure that you're standing on, where Zer is at. So let's take a little trip on over to Zer, see what's up. And I think these videos are all going to be live streams rather than actually edited videos. Why? Well, I don't know why, honestly. I guess ever since I started to do like all the live stream stuff, I figured, you know, for things so simple, why not just make it even simpler and do a live stream instead of having you edit it together. And yes, this will be a short live stream. I will not... Oh, the music was really loud. So, I will not make this series like a, hour long or 10 minutes long to draw it off and stuff, or draw it out. However, it may take me some time to walk or run to a certain area, so... Yeah, I'll just have you know that I don't mean to make the 10-minute mark. But if I do, then, well, it happened. Oops. So, hey viewer, how's it going? To see Zer's inventory live. And here he is. Alright. First, let's take care of these guys. Okay. That's enough. Alright, hey Zer, how's it going? Still surprising to see him like that.
Wish to be kind to you.
Let's put down this music, jeez.
I do mean to explain, but every time I try, I lose the thread.
Uh-huh. Right, anyways. So, for Zer's Exotics this week, it's gonna be the, Wardcliff Coil, aka the Dubious Volley, for Destiny 1 veterans. And, well, this gun is... It's good sometimes. A lot of times, maybe not. Why? Because it is a rocket launcher that does not shoot only one rocket, but multiple rockets at once. So, it's not like all of them at once, but it's like da 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 da. You know, it's a repetitive launch of 7 or 8 or so rockets at like one trigger pull. It's bad because it's short range. It's a very short range rocket launcher. And the rockets do track enemies, but have a range for tracking. And I think the rockets also despawn at a very short range as well. So if you shoot it and it goes out and doesn't hit an enemy, then the rocket will just despawn. It won't even bother hitting a wall. At least when I seen, it didn't bother hitting a wall. It's good because if you have a large amount of enemies and manage to shoot it and manage to get a rocket per person, then, you know, that'll take away some health per enemy, if not kill a lot of enemies. It's also good for single target bosses, which can put down their health quite a lot if you don't have the what is it called? The Merciless, I think. Yeah, this one, which is the best single target gun. However, the Dubious Volley is probably second. Another thing that could be bad about it is, since you gotta be so close to enemies, you gotta be close to them, right? And before you shoot it, you have to jump. And sometimes, if you're jumping and you're using your little jump ability, it will not allow you to shoot the weapon for like two gunfire clicks. So basically, if you click R2 while in the air after using your jump, it'll take time to get your rocket in place, and then you gotta press it a second time for the initial launch of the rocket. It's not only that gun, but it's for some rocket launchers. If you jump in the air and stuff, your rocket launcher isn't prone to shoot yet. And you gotta press R2 in order to get your character to stop flying up with his ability to get into that shot-ready stance. And also, as you're in that shot-ready stance, you're falling down. So if you shoot down towards enemies after jumping, you might end up falling into that blast radius, which will eventually end up killing you. So it's good, bad, a little both. You gotta, like, really know what you're doing in order to use that gun. If you want to use it, like, downwards, then you better be standing on a ledge. You cannot be jumping with that gun. I mean, you can, but you're possibly gonna die. Next up, we got Faux Tracer, which I haven't tried myself, because I didn't have it yet. But let's see. It's the Hunter helmet, 270 light. Description is...
I see you.
I don't know why I did it like that. Next up is Relentless Tracker. Visually marks targeted enemies and deals more damage to low health marked enemies. So basically, it seems like this helmet, if you aim in on them, it kind of like targets them, and I guess you could see them behind walls or something. And also, if you shoot them or somebody else shoots them, if they have low health, you will deal more damage, it seems, if they are marked by you. So that's nice. Also, another thing is it improves weapon handling for equipped energy weapon. That is the automatic thing that it gives you. Next up is the ACDC feedback fence. Not really, the ACD0 feedback fence. For the Titan class, which I actually liked in Destiny 1. Like, a lot. 270. Let's see. Oh, there's a description. It looked kind of long and uninteresting for a description.
The active contact defense system uses Warset hull materials.
Activity Guardian, up for it? You've handled this before.
Warset hull materials to store... What kind of a word is that? Retaliatory charge.
Alrighty then. I don't think I've ever said that word. Retaliatory. Oh, So anyways, we got Fury Conductors. Melee kills build up explosive energy within the ACDC feedback fence. Being struck by a melee attack unleashes this energy in a devastating explosion. Still sounds awesome. Seems like melee kills build up explosive energy within the ACDC feedback fence. Okay, so it looks like you actually have to get kills with melees before actually being able to unleash that that explosive charge. And it seems like it's elemental this time. I don't know. It's being struck by enemy melee energy. This is energy in a devastating explosion. Yeah, it just says devastating explosion. Doesn't even say arc. Well, I like this. Here, in fact, since I have 245 legendary shards, let me buy that. Let me also buy this, which also comes with an increase to the armor's mobility, allowing a Titan to move faster. Next up are some familiar gauntlets that I really disliked in Destiny 1. When I disliked the Sunbreaker class, or the Sunsinger class. We got the Sonbracers. 270. Description reads,
when one can wield the fire of stars, what uses its flesh and bone?
I think it's what use is flesh and bone. That's an interesting description. Its perk is Helium Spirals. Increase the duration of solar grenades and grants grenade energy on solar melee hits. That I still dislike this armor piece. Just listen to how boring it is. A lot of these exotics are exotics that are universal. So in other words, can be used for other elemental subclasses. This one is still primarily solar and still does its boring old thing, which is to increase the solar grenade, which is not that good. Why? Because the solar grenade deals a low amount of damage over time as compared to a regular grenade, which can deal all of the damage within one burst. Usually you would use a solar grenade out of enemy spawn room or enemy spawn door, which then could be helpful, but rare sometimes. It could also be helpful in the raid to use a solar grenade, or for Warlocks, primarily only Void. So that would be the Void version of the solar grenade, which this does not help. And another thing it does is it grants grenade energy for solar melee hits. That's it. There's a solar melee hit, which is an ability, which has a cooldown. Any other melee hit does not count for grenade energy, apparently. See how unhelpful that is? So unhelpful. I can't bring down this armor piece enough. It also improves the reload speed for equipped kinetic weapon, which is actually kind of good. Okay. Let's take a look at these since I'm a Warlock. I haven't seen the Destiny 2 version. They still look okay. I mean, they had a massive design change, it seems, to the 3 rings on the fingers. Before, I think, the 3 rings right there on the top, you see? I think they just went down to the knuckles and the fingers stayed the way they were. The little circle rings didn't go up to the fingers, last time I remember. And it actually looked like it went on all fingers rather than just the 3 middle fingers. Which is interesting. The wrist and the arm itself are pretty much the same. The only difference from arm below is it's a little more detailed with that white and darkish area there in between the 2 balls of solar light. It's a bland exotic and doesn't really offer much. And it's kind of bland looking, I gotta say. I always liked the exotics that gave me some form of, like, shoulder piece with it. And these were just one of those that did not provide me with that shoulder piece need. Which is another reason why I didn't like it. I still kind of don't like it now. Although it does remind me of Ratchet and Clank. Like, some of the glove-based weapons. Ooh, let's see with... Oh, I forgot I could put shaders on these. Oh, I wonder what it looks like with some of the special ones. Does the fire actually change? Oh, the fire does kind of change. Oh, well that's no. The fire doesn't change. However, an undersleeve to the fire does change. So it makes it look like the fire changes color a tad bit. You've got an all green, so there's a green under it. Or a darker color, so the fire is a little more red. There's a red under that. More magma-y, I guess. Excuse me. Let's try a shiny color. Oh, that's not a shiny color. This one. Oh, there you go, see? That's an even more obvious undersleeve right there. And this is my first time seeing this thing in, like, person. That's why I'm trying to get a look at all the shaders with it. Oh, okay, I see something there. So the fire in the arm doesn't change, but the fire on the wrist and the two balls down the bottom actually do change color, depending on shader. So that's cool. Although I think I would have preferred the fire on the arm itself to change in color. Fortunately, that's not the case. So again, since I have enough, I'll just buy that. Why not? And I forgot what level my current Wardcliff coil is, because I already have it. So I suppose I'll check that out after stream.
I hope to be here again.
But yeah. Well, I said I didn't want to make this stream too long, so I was thinking of showcasing the armor piece since I didn't get a gun this time. But the Sonbracers are honestly so boring to the point where it's not even worth showcasing, honestly. So yeah, well, let's go ahead and stand me up right here in the nice little cinematic view. Where's that guy going? There you go, help him out there a little bit. Dude, where are you going? I thought he was looking for him. Like, oh my gosh, where is he at? Oh my gosh! Alright, so we got our nice little cinematic-ish view right there. Well, as usual, I hope you guys enjoyed the live streams. Again, I try to make this one short. Try to make this one, like, honestly not money hungry for the 10-minute thing. So, yeah. I will catch you guys later. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, obviously. If you haven't yet, follow me on my Twitch, which I do plan to do, or to use. I do plan to utilize in some form. Follow me at Mr. Kill Happy, the same thing as my YouTube channel, except without any capitals. Before I've been saying it's with the capitals spelt the same way, but no. I was wrong again, because apparently something keeps on changing my name for some reason. I don't know how, I don't know who, I don't know why. I remember having a capital, but there are no capitals in Mr. Kill Happy on Twitch. Also, no spaces. For sure, no spaces. I checked. Also, if you haven't yet, take a follow and over to my Twitter, which is spelled... Give that guy a funny clip. So anyways, it's spelled the same way as Mr. Kill Happy on YouTube, you know, with the whole full word and everything. But with a capital M, K, and an H. No spaces. Mr. Kill Happy. M, K, and H. No spaces. So, I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good night, good during your night, good breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a late night snack. And I'll catch you guys somewhere else. Peace out. Ha ha.